Hello and welcome to the sideboard here at the StarCityGames.com Open Series here in Syracuse. I'm Ken Crocker here with Ed Demicco. Ed, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, so today we're here with a bit of a blast from the past, if you will, but there's some spicy numbers in here as well. So we're here with Abzan Constellation. So Ed, what made you pick this deck for this tournament?
Well, I like to play Demicco Giant, and there's a lot of tokens running around, and Demicco Giant is really good. And it's got, I was like trying to figure out what to play, and I was looking, there's a bunch of dragon decks. I didn't want to do any dragons because
they're dragons.
Yeah, they're pretty, whatever. And I like dragons in draft, but, you know, they're kind of lame. So I saw this deck, and I saw Elspeth, which I wanted to play. And I saw Chord of Calling, which was just awesome, and it's just a very good, consistent deck. I like playing the Caryatid, Corsair, Elvish Mystic engine, which like lets you ramp up, and then you just do really dumb, broken things. And especially with Elspeth and Chord of Calling, you can just do really dumb things, and you have really good creatures, and Demicco Giant, like...
So everyone already knows Elspeth, Sun's
awesome.
Champion, is just, you know, the
it's
stone
pretty
cold.
silly.
Yeah. So Chord of Calling, though.
Yeah.
We don't see Chord of Calling very much nowadays.
Yeah.
Exactly what does Chord of Calling do for this deck that it hasn't been done before?
Well, it gives it flexibility because you have, you know, you have Wrath Protection with Whisperwood, and you have like super value that you can get from like, you get Doomwakes, and then you chord for more Doomwakes, and you get Eidolons, and like you can even, it works as a ramp spell at worst, because you have 4 mana, and you end a turn, get an Elvish Mystic, or you can get Pharika, and you can get all these like silver bullet cards at instant speed, which helps. Like the Constellation mechanic is kind of like, traditionally it's your turn, you know, you do these big powerful things, and there's minimal effects, but when you have Chord, you're able to do it at instant speed, like, and just do really powerful things.
So have we lived the dream of Chord of Calling on our opponent's draw step to take away their card
When I was testing, I did it, and I was like, this is just the greatest thing ever.
This is just broken.
So
I gotta play it now.
I had to do it. I did to some guy in day one. I kind of felt bad, but I took his like siege rhino. He's like, oh, I hope I draw a good card. I'm like, oh, this isn't Vendilion Click. This is just I take it and you don't have it. You know, it's not, you know, no replacement draws.
Just all the feel bad.
Yeah, and like I've done in the sideboard. I have a Fleshbag Marauder, Merciless Evictor, and
so Merciless Executioner.
Yeah,
okay.
Merciless Executioner, and I've chorded for him in response to like one of the hexproof. Ridiculous
dragons,
Lord, Dragon Lord guy.
Solemgar, the Drifting Death, or Dragon Lord.
The guy who was built to beat Elspeth.
Okay.
Can't beat little Orc Warrior here. So
you got some bullets in the sideboard too, like Reclamation Sage.
Yeah, you can chord for Reclamation Sage to kill like a whip, or like kill their Corsair. Like you just have infinite flexibility, and you have, thanks to all these green guys, you have infinite idiots to just tap for the chord. Like, especially, like, Brain Maggot comes down, it's like, whatever, take your card. Later, you can use it for chord or chump blocking or just, you know, Constellation triggers. The deck just has a lot of synergy as long as I stay away from Stormbreath Dragon.
I was about to say, so we know, obviously, you want to face as many token decks as possible when you have 4 Doomwake Giants.
And, like, ramping Doomwake Giants is just pretty sweet.
What are the decks, you know, what are you trying to dodge?
Stormbreath anything.
Stormbreath anything?
Yeah, because like Stormbreath is really awkward because to deal with it, you have to deal with it efficiently, you have to Elspeth minus. But if you're in Elspeth minus territory, then like if they have another one, then what do? It just kills your Elspeth and kills you. And like this deck is really good at just clogging up the board and with like a ton of garbage. So you just have all this garbage on the floor, and then like they just come over the top and kill you. So you kind of need sideboard cards, and the sideboard is like...
Sure, so in the sideboard, I assume the ultimate price, the 2 Heroes Downfall, and the one of Arbor Colossus is the Stormbreath package, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, and it should be like 3 of these, considering
3
how...
Arbor Colossus?
Yeah, considering how good the deck is. There should be 3 or 4 of these guys. Well, not 3 or 4, but there should be more of this guy. He's really good. The deck has to like use 2 spells on it. They have to roast it and then do something else to it, which, I mean, they could do, but if they do that, then you can kind of, like, I've killed a Stormbreath Dragon with Doomwake triggers, which is really hard to do.
Yeah,
but
that's impressive.
You have to do it. Like, and it's really your only sort of weapon, or these, and this is not the best way to kill it.
So Doomwake Giant and Elspeth is pretty much your only way of dealing with Stormbreath Dragon in the main deck.
Yeah, and Doomwake Giant is not really good. No. Like
He's more of a token killer.
Yeah. I mean, he can kill anything. Like, if you get enough of them with chords, they could kill anything. Like, my last round, my opponent was playing Abzan, and he had a Wingmate Rock out, and, like, I made a bunch of Elspeth tokens, and, like, he attacked with a Wingmate Rock, and I instant speed chord for Doomwake, and then next turn played a Doomwake, and then chorded for another Doomwake, and wrathed his team, and, like, he conceded. So it's...
So it sounds like you're living the dream.
Yeah, the chord has been really dumb.
So Chord of Calling, MVP of this deck.
No, MVP is Elspeth.
Elspeth?
Yeah, because like you have all these idiot guys, and you can't really kill them because you attack and they have siege rhinos and they can just block and kill you. So you have to just keep playing Elspeth, and then you don't have to think about attacking. You just play the Elspeth plus the Elspeth, and then eventually it'll just kill
win the
them.
game.
Yeah, like I was playing against some green-white guy, and he was at like 90-something life, and I just kept plussing Elspeth, and then had a million tokens, and then plussed them. Or minused it, did the emblem, and just killed them. So it's MVP.
So Elspeth, Sun's champion, still strong.
Sweet. Like, it's not so good. The dragons, they're kind of out to get Elspeth, but other than that, Elspeth's still good.
Well, Ed, I wish you the best of luck in the rest of your rounds. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to side us in from the sideboard.
Thank you.
Stay tuned for more Standard Open action here at the StarCityGames.com Series Open in Syracuse, New York.